All right, so one of my biggest challenges right now is feeding my cows. I'm really struggling with it. What you see there is the interior of a bag of spent grain, which the cows are usually going through about a ton a day. And unfortunately, they haven't had any in about a week, because even though I'm putting them in my shop, which is kept about 40, 42 degrees, I can't get the bags to thaw in a week. So they haven't had any. And I also got stuck with all this incredibly shady, really low quality, high moisture hay this year. I know high moisture hay is common in Alaska, but this year was really bad because it started raining in mid-July and didn't stop ever until it turned to snow. And so a lot of it is just really, really wet, and of course it freezes. So we're trying to thaw the bales out enough to at least get the netting off of, but then the bales just completely freeze solid again, and it's the cows can't even eat them. I noticed some of the bales after 2 or 3 days because they're just completely frozen. I mean, you can't even pull a stalk out. And then the fodder, I had no mold on it. It started to get mold on it again. I've been feeding it anyways, but it's so cold that it freezes solid before the cows can eat it. It was 22 below this morning when I went out to feed the cows. So I'm really struggling. Thank God I have some square bales of really dry hay and my potatoes and some grain that's in the shop, because I've now started feeding them that twice a day and giving them just square bales because everything else is so frozen that I'm having a really hard time feeding it. We are trying to thaw as much as we can in the shop. But it takes so long. These bags are so heavy. There's so much frozen mass that it takes, well, that one that you see there was in the shop for 8 days, and it's completely frozen. You can see where the cows are gnawing on it, just trying to get something out of it. And I'm really frustrated because I'd like to give my cows all this spent grain, and it's so frozen solid, I can't do it. So we're gonna keep trying to thaw it and keep trying to feed here.